Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Commentary is by my Guruji Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So we are on chapter number 6, Yoga of Meditation, and today we are starting from shloka number 26. God is with his grace and mercy guiding Arjuna how to meditate properly, how to control the mind and the senses, and that guidance is for all of us, not just for Arjuna, through Arjuna to all of us. God continues, Yato yato nischarati मनश्चञ्चलमस्थितम् ततस्ततो नियम्येतद् आत्मन्यैव वशं नयेत्. If the mind becomes restless and distracted for whatever reason, then let him restrain it and bring it back under the control of the purified intellect, the higher self. So, in the previous shloka, God had said, stop thinking externally, get rid of all the worldly thoughts, go within, and once you start experiencing that peaceful feeling, have no other thought and just maintain that. In this shloka, he's continuing that to say, but suppose the mind wants to stay agitated, it wants to think of something else, then God is saying, uh, gently bring it back to the same state again and again and again. It takes practice, and that is why you have to do it at a certain time, at a certain place, and consistently. We cannot succeed in meditation doing it one time and then after 2 months, or sometimes in the morning or late night. The rhythm has to be there. And also, when you are experiencing sattva, purity, that is why sages and saints guide us to do it early in the morning during Brahma Muhurta when we wake up, because everything is fresh, and after your shower you feel very good. And if you have some a flame and some incense and some scriptures and deity around you, it creates that atmosphere of peace and serenity which helps you in your inner journey. So that's what God is saying. Don't get angry, don't get frustrated, just gently tell the mind, come on, let's go. This is not what we are needing to do right now. Just like when children do all kinds of naughty things and the mother has to gently bring them back to focus. That's what this is meant here. Shloka 27. प्रशान्तमनसं ह्येनं योगिनं सुखमुत्तमम् उपैति शान्तरजसं ब्रह्मभूतं कल्मषम्. Supreme bliss is enjoyed by the yogi who has attained peace of mind, who has stilled the clamor of rajas in his nature, who is sinless, free from all impurities, and who has become identified with Brahman. So, here God is guiding us what kind of qualities we need to develop to be in that state of bliss. So, if we can do these things, then the yogi, in order for us to be termed as yogi, we have to have these qualities where we are consistently practicing, and with time we experience bliss, and peace of mind is a sustainable process. We keep it, and the mind is stilled from worldly thoughts. We are no longer distracted by passion and all the worldly turbulence, and then you don't commit sin anymore. You are free from impurities through karma yoga, bhakti yoga, and you become an instrument in the divine plan. So you have become identified with Brahman. That state is a very high state where you go within and you connect with divinity that is within you. But due to the impurities that have taken over from many lives, many lifetimes, the process becomes a bit challenging, and we need to do purificatory exercises and sadhana. That is why we are walking on the path of righteousness, to remove all the dirt and then to be able to see the light within. Shloka 28. युञ्जनैवं सदात्मानं योगी विगतकल्मषः सुखेन ब्रह्म संस्पर्शम् अत्यन्तं सुखमश्नुते. Thus, a yogi who maintains his mind always in samadhi rises beyond the evil of the world and readily experiences the infinite bliss of contact with Brahman. So here God is giving us very specific direction. In the early stages, we need to sit straight, keep our keep our neck, head and spine straight, relaxed, sit in front of the altar, meditate regularly. But here God is saying it, then you reach a state where you are keeping your state of samadhi, transcending time and space at all times. So, what that means is that you no longer have to be just sitting in your altar in a picture pose, still pose, meaning you are talking, walking, eating, transacting business, doing your daily activities, but you have so transcended this process that the world no longer can play its charm on you. You have transcended all that. You are experiencing infinite bliss because you are residing in Brahman at all times. That process is known as Sahaj Samadhi, spontaneous Samadhi, and that is the state ultimately that we all need to be in. Although the initial steps are required and helpful towards that state. Very deep shloka, because we have to remember that all these purificatory kindergarten stages of A for apple, B for buy, why do we learn? So we can make communicate effectively, write sentences, do bigger things. And that's where God is also guiding us here. While you start like that, then as you evolve, you should be able to do feel that state at all times. Among, in a wedding, in a funeral, in a busy Manhattan corner, eating, talking, all times you are in that state of bliss. Obviously, that state doesn't come to everybody, so it comes to yogis. Therefore, our life should be dedicated to this if we want this level of progress. Moving on to shloka number 29. God says, Sarvabhutasthamatmanam Sarvabhutani Chatmani Ikshate Yoga Yuktatma Sarvatra Samadarshanaha. One whose mind is purified by yoga beholds the self in all beings and all beings in the self. He sees the same self everywhere. Beautiful shloka. Here God is saying, as you advance on this path, you see yourself in all and you see all in you. So you don't have hatred, you don't have favorites, you treat everybody with love and with equanimity. Just like you don't like to get hurt, you don't hurt others, you follow who you are, and that nature becomes spontaneous to all, because you see the self everywhere. Self meaning the Atma, the consciousness, the divine energy. Moving on to shloka number 30. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachamena pranashyati. For one who sees me everywhere and sees all beings in me, I am never lost for him, nor does he ever lose sight of me. So here God is reinforcing what he covered in the previous shloka, that such a person who has attained that state, I am forever with him and he is forever mine. God runs after his devotees. There is this beautiful thing Kabira says. Kabira is a wonderful poet who has written beautiful, deep poems and dohas about the Lord. So he says, Kabira man nirmal bhayo, jaise Ganga neer, pache pache hari phiraye, kahat Kabir Kabir. He says, O aspirant, O Kabir, make your heart so pure like Ganges water, meaning it cleanses you of all sins. Make your heart so pure, and once you do that, then you don't have to be looking for God anymore. God is looking for you. Pache pache hari phire, kahat Kabir. So you are doing about your duties, and God is saying, wait, wait, Kabir, I am also behind you. Please take me along with you. That is the state that a devotee can achieve once he reaches that state of ecstasy, joy, love of God, and becoming one with God. So then, God, instead of you worrying about God, God worries about you. I thought that was a beautiful um, thing to share with you, this beautiful shlok that Kabir had written. So God, we say, he's our mother, father, brother, sister. He takes care of everything, including your breath. When it will go, nobody knows, but that is a gift given by him. So therefore he is always very interested. God even knows our secret thoughts. We can't hide anything from him, and he sees when we are sincere and we are doing our prayers and we are genuine on this path. So may we all become serious aspirants as we enjoy this holy journey together. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Hari Om Tat Sat. We will continue this beautiful, deep chapter in tomorrow's satsang. Om Tat Sat.